Do you want to try to run the excavator today?
I can try.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough dig just because the ground's frozen.
But it's short.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay. So I think I can figure it out.
Do you want me to walk you through the basics first? Or do you want to just figure it out?
I guess if you want to walk me through, just a quick reminder.
The first thing you have to do is put your safety down.
Right, forward, back, whatever.
Yep, so back is boom up, forward is boom down.
Up,
Yep,
down,
right
okay.
is boom, is arm out. Yep.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, yeah. I can't tell you because I don't think about it. Like it's all.
Okay, it's fine. That's why I said I have to just pull and push and see what they do.
Yep.
What about the little switch on here?
So that's for your thumb, which you won't use today.
Okay.
That handles for your blade. Yep. Oh, let me interrupt this for just a second. There's a crazy number of turkeys.
Oh.
Just
fun.
You know, just walking by, doing whatever turkeys do.
We haven't had turkeys on our property yet. We've had elk.
Oh, they come by. They just don't knock.
This is the first time we've seen the turkeys.
Yeah, they just don't knock. Turns out we're on their property.
Should we wake Bugaboo up?
Nah.
I don't think he'd go against a turkey.
I doubt it.
I think they'd kick his
I think
butt.
they'd win. Yeah, pretty feisty.
Okey-doke.
All right, good luck.
What could go wrong?
Yep, no problem.
Most importantly, how do I turn the heat on?
You'll figure the heater out first, probably. I have a hunch.
If I want it, I'll figure it out, right?
Yep.
Okey-doke.
Goodbye. Ready or not, guys, here she comes. What? What'd you say? Huh?
I'm gonna want some coffee in here soon.
You want coffee delivery?
Cup holder's empty.
All right, so here's what happens. You dig a little bit, then you get some coffee.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh, geez.
Good job.
Oh, gosh, okay. You're doing great. You might want to give it some throttle though. Like you're trying to.
Power?
Yeah, the machine has basically no power right now. So on your right side, you'll see a turtle and a rabbit.
I remember the turtle and the rabbit.
Yep. So turn it up to like at least in the middle.
Okay.
That'll give your bucket some breakout force.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing I can't see is the back of the bucket hitting the well. So I guess just I'll keep an eye on you to let me know if I'm gonna hit it.
Yep. It's kind of like get closer. You know, you need to break the ground first. If you get the ground broken, that's gonna make your life a lot easier.
I can't do it all at once. It's more like scrape, scrape, scrape.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need to break through, and then once you do that, you'll be able to kind of chisel back toward the wellhead instead of trying to break the ground at the wellhead.
Okay.
Yep.
Getting up in here.
Yep.
Full heat, 2 out of 3.
Yep. She's doing a really good job. She broke through the ground, which is great. That's not easy. I mean, of course, with equipment, it's easier than a shovel, obviously, but it's a confidence booster when you do that for the first time. So I think there's a good chance I'm gonna have to make Alyssa some coffee. Guys, I think I'm out of a job. Uh-oh. All right. I guess you've earned it.
I think I'm doing good.
I think you're doing amazing.
I can feel it like working together.
It's a good looking trench.
Coming back.
Good job.
I didn't run an excavator in what, 2 years?
It's been a long
3
time
years?
since
It's
the
been a long
water
time.
system.
Did you see if this leaks?
I didn't.
You should test.
Oh, it wants to. Boy, oh boy.
Oh my
All
gosh,
right.
that tastes so good.
I'll take care of that.
Always tastes better when it's a reward for something.
Yeah. Do you see the purple line right below your blade?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get probably where your blade's at, we need to I need to be right here with you, and we need to be real gentle.
Right, okay.
So we don't want to hit our footing drain. It's going good today. Let's not start off on a bad foot.
Yeah, I'll do one more section. I think that's good on depth though.
That's really good on depth.
Cool.
Yep. Leak test, leak check. Leaks where it's supposed to, doesn't where it's not supposed to. Nice work. Did you find some gravel or did you just get to the mark?
I'm pretty dang close.
Yeah, you're close. So let's keep going. I would say just dig gently, right? Take a little bit out, take a little bit out, and we'll just inch our way that way. It's like we're about 18 inches deep or so. Oh guys, look at that. She's getting a full bucket. That's awesome. She's doing a good job. Doesn't hurt that it's clay. That helps a little bit. Look at all that clay. Wow. Yep, I don't think you're there yet. So curl your bucket. Let the bucket do the work. So I'm starting to see gravel, but I think it's the driveway, not our trench. We did go pretty deep by the time we got out here, remember?
There's the pump guy.
The pump guy's here. So we just need to go a little bit more. You're doing great. Basically, you just want to use the bucket to break that loose, then scoop it out. Scooping is not digging. Yep, you're doing fine.
Found it.
Found it.
But this is good because we want to cut it here, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's good you found this
Good
and
job,
not
Alyssa, 'cause
not the
I did
footing drain.
not damage the drain.
You're right. Good job. You did it.
Nice to be back in the saddle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so pump guy's gonna do a test and he's gonna come right back. He gave me kind of the scoop diggity on how this works, so I feel a lot better about it now.
That's good.
So we'll get this cut and sweeped, and then we're gonna stub it up over there, and he's gonna put a different cap on there for now. It's so obvious once he showed me how it works, but anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. He'll be back in an hour, and we'll get the pump dropped in, and we should have water.
Extra long shower tonight.
Extra long shower. Yeah, this is good. Good.
Hopefully I only broke it there.
Looks like we broke it, which is great. So we'll end up pulling that out. So that works. We'll try to just get it kind of clean back here, and then we'll cut it, and then we can sweep it right into this trench, and down the road we go. So I just learned, guys, that there's actually a fitting in here, like a nipple fitting in the bottom of the wellhead. So normally you'd bring the conduit up and just run your wire into the wellhead. And of course, because we're in snow country, but I guess it's probably true of most areas, they would put a fitting down the well casing around 5 feet, and that's actually where the water would come out. So this is simply for the power supply and not for any water to come out.
Can I glue? Last time I did this, it was raining and snowing sideways.
probably 13.
Or the end of the D.
Yep.
Between D and U.
Cut it on the D. I probably need to do that. It's quite difficult to try. Yep, I'll do it.
Yeah, good.
Getting it straight helps. That's looking pretty good. Might be a little too far actually, because that wellhead's kind of clear out here. Maybe I'll take it back like an inch.
Better?
Yep.
I'm a little happy.
More gooder. Yeah, that'll come up like right there. That looks pretty good.
Better off gluing this end, I think.
Yep, it's good. There you go. Good. That'll work. Ready?
Got it. That's always really satisfying when that works. I guess it rarely doesn't work, right? Are we ready to pull this through then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Pull. 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 There we go. Yeah, let's go more. Pull. That's pretty good.
I think we're ready to backfill.
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yep, I'll move the shovel and the conduit.
Or just use the blade and slowly push it in, no?
I wouldn't chuck all that on top of that conduit. I put a little in there on the conduit, then shove it in.
Gotcha. Okay. Did you make a London fog too?
Yeah.
Cool. Mine's already gone.
Well, if you finish this, you can have another one or a smoothie.
Smoothie. Been on my smoothie cooks.
Yep.
Okie doke.
See, I would just take a scoop of that and kind of sprinkle it below your conduit, and then you can lay the bucket flat and just pull it in. Like, lay the bucket and just move it in. Pretty good. Not bad.
Should I try smooth it some more?
It's up to you. It needs to be smooth more. If you think you can, go for it.
I'll try. And then maybe you could polish it up if you have to.
I'll try, okay? That's pretty good right there. I'll finish that with the shovel. Bucket for that, and kind of just back up a little bit and just kind of drag it to you. A little too much. Good. I get it with shovel. Just in time for the pump guy. Good job.
I'm proud of myself. That felt good.
You did a good job.
It's not that hard. You just need time behind the wheel.
It's a symphony of hands and feet and eyes and stuff. Yep.
When you get it, it feels really good.
Yeah. Good job. Let's put it away.
Put this away and then
Yep.
pump. Yay.
Yay! Think you'll ever let me drive it again?
Probably.
Probably.
But I like this more than the backhoe.
Oh yeah? Backhoe's a little more rough around the edges.
There goes the Sony.
They can be really tight.
Really?
They don't care. I ground the edge of that so that you wouldn't tear it up.
Got it, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I put a timer on it, like a bathroom timer, like marbles rolling around in the pump, or if the impeller's getting too hot, it'll boil the liquid as it's coming in.
Tired. Now how deep is this well?
87. Last one. There's 15 seconds. About 3 gallons, so that's about 12 a minute.
Okay.
20 seconds. 20? Yep. 65, so 3 times 5 is 15. Yep.
Well, that just happened.
We got water, kids!
But it's not usable yet per se, so
Well,
that's today's project.
That didn't stop us from taking an extra long shower.
Oh, no, because we know we're going to be able to fill it up hopefully today.
Funny how that works. As soon as you know there's extra, you're like, well, I think I'll just do an extra load of laundry. Well,
Exactly.
just wash this pair of socks right here. I'm just kind of tidying up this box a little bit. We didn't like lock it in yesterday, so I just want to like, you know, fix that really quick. And then once it's good, we'll work on basically starting to prime the well. Well, that was a lot of learning yesterday. It felt good though. We learned how to set the pump in the well. We learned kind of a lot about the pump and pump sizing. And we were able to get a temporary well cap installed. The idea behind what we're doing right now, because we already have pretty much a water system, an independent water system. We have cisterns that we buried underground about 70 feet above our house. We basically just needed water to fill the cisterns, and the cisterns are doing just fine with supplying the house with water and the garden and the hot tub and stuff. So we don't really have a crystal clear idea about how we want to tie the well into our water system. We're going to kind of probably discuss that in a later video. I feel like there's a lot of detail and it's probably going to be a lot of talking, but today we're able to basically flip the breaker on, which will turn the pump on. That's a submersible pump in the bottom of the well, and it's going to provide us with water. We can then hook a garden hose to the well output, and we can hook it to the input for the cisterns, which is what we've already been using. We've been bringing water from a community water source home, and it's working well. This, though, will allow us to not have to leave the property to get water. So where we're at now is we actually need to run the well for a little while because we've never used the well. Even when they drilled it, they let the water run for probably 30 minutes maybe?
Something like that.
Something like that, and it was getting more and more clear. And yesterday when we tested the pump to make sure everything's working, the water wasn't bad. It wasn't clear for sure. There was a little bit of sediment in it. According to the well pump guy, he would expect to see it get a little dirtier and then eventually we'll get cleaner. So what we're gonna do today is just prime the well and kind of run some water through it and then see if we can get to a water quality that we're satisfied with that we can basically put directly into the cisterns. Let's flip it on and then maybe run some water through it, see where we're at now, and then I guess we'll just let it run for a while. A while could be like an hour or like a couple days.
Should we call the neighbors to see if they want to wash their cars?
I know it seems like tragic to just be dumping water over the hillside, but what else do we have an option? I guess we could put it in a dish for buggerfish later.
Speaking of bugaboo, did you check the RV to see if he's
I
sleeping in there?
didn't. You should go
Should I
see.
go check?
We might have kicked him out this morning.
Mom was vacuuming.
Yeah, the vacuum bugaboo's
I bet
like
he was
typical
snoozing
cat.
there.
Okay, you can go check and I'll turn the pump on.
Okay. He's not in here? What? Nope. Must be sleeping somewhere else.
Yep. Can't believe how warm the water is coming out of the ground.
Can I feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty warm.
Yeah, I think they say that the water temperature is like 55, the ground
Right,
water.
I mean, in summer that would probably feel cold,
Yeah.
but it's winter, so.
It's winter time right now. So part of what we did with this setup was we drilled a hole at the 20-foot mark in the drop pipe so that when we turn the well off, the top 20 feet actually back drains into the well, basically creating like a frost-free, it's like a weep hole. And if we didn't do that, we had talked about trying to put a pitless adapter in and then putting a frost-free hydrant, but that was like a huge commitment that we weren't ready to do. We thought, we just need water. We don't really need a hydrant or anything. And this achieves the same objective.
That's already looking more clear, but.
I agree.
Yeah.
You want to empty that bucket out and
Yeah,
then
let's do
we'll
it.
take a new sample?
There we go. It is clear, but not clear.
It's better, but it's definitely not like perfectly clear. It tastes like well water. It's got some minerals in it, for sure. I can taste a little bit of iron. There's something else in there, and I can't put my finger on it, but it tastes
I'm not an experienced mineral taster, so.
Right. It tastes like, the word I'm gonna use is hard, and that's not the right word, but it tastes kind of like what hard water tastes like. Like it's got a lot of calcium in it.
More importantly, what does it do for your hair?
I heard makes your skin flawless.
Sweet.
I've also heard that high mineral content reduces the belly spots on some cat breeds, so we should definitely not give any to Bugaboo. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty good.
It's getting better. I'd say that's probably 50% more clear. Here's the thing, we have 47 feet of static water. And I can't remember how many gallons that was sitting in the well. It was like around 60 gallons or so. And we dropped this pump to within 7 feet of the bottom. So we'd have to draw the well down, you know, to clean it up. I mean, there's 47 feet of water sitting down there.
And it's dirty because clearly we've messed with it.
Well, we drilled a well and disturbed the earth and put a casing in and did all this stuff. So a lot of that sediment, so it may take a while for the water to clear up, like super clear. I also want to say, because this apparently is not common knowledge, not all water is clear. And that doesn't make it less drinkable. So we don't know what if any water treatment we'll have to do down the road. It sounds like iron is common in the area, and that can be a problem. It stains things and it can cause corrosion and some stuff. So we'll have to kind of see what water treatment issues will present down the road. But if our water is never like city fluoride water clear, that's not going to stop us from using it or drinking it. Some people might not want to drink it, but they're lost.
Bucket number 4, 3, 4, what do we got?
Yeah. Most people would be ecstatic to have that quality of water, especially people in the south where they have a lot of iron. Their water's just murky and you can't get rid of it. Bucket number 4. Oh yeah. Wow.
Looking the best yet.
Well, I can see the bottom of that bucket now.
You couldn't on the last one?
Well, I mean, it's right there. We've been taking a photo every time we fill the bucket. And that one, I could see the bottom, but it was like not real clear, and I can clearly see the bottom in that. So I think we've done a bucket about every 5 minutes or so, and we're at 20 minutes, so about 300 gallons or so.
That's pretty good.
So if we let it run for another 20 minutes, you know, we should be pretty much there, I think. Want to do the last water test?
Sure, but I wouldn't stand there if I were you.
I'm brave.
Okay,
maybe
I'll shoot that way.
Maybe go that way, yeah. I think our plants in our garden are gonna love having that water.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys have no idea the garden I'm planting this
Oh yeah, watch out. Alyssa's in garden planning mode.
I have very high aspirations.
Yep. Let's take a look. It's a little better than it was
I'd say
10 minutes ago.
Within 5 or 10 minutes, progress is less and less because the bulk of it's out.
I agree.
So I say probably just let it run for a decent length of time. You know,
check back in 30 minutes or something.
Like, you know, how clear we want it or whatever.
Yeah. At some point, we'll dig down and we'll have a pitless adapter installed, which is kind of like frost preventing or frost proofing the well. And then we'll have to dig a trench and connect the well to the main on the house. We really want to take the time to design that system well and put in some sort of control at the cisterns that keep the cisterns full, and then maybe have the option to disconnect the cisterns, meaning to bypass them, and have the well pump feed a pressure tank in the house, so that if we, like for example, when we get to the 3rd floor of the house, the cisterns aren't going to have as much water pressure, because the higher we go, the more we eat up the head pressure that we have. So we may end up just wanting to run straight off the well and then keep the cisterns safe for backup or like a water reserve. We are just happy to have water on the property. This is the final like straw to make this house and this property super comfortable. So the well's been running for 50 minutes, 50. We'll let it run for another 30, and then we'll come back and see what we've got. Who wants to wait 30 minutes? Send water 500 feet down the street. Check.
Wow. It's even better yet.
Oh man. If I didn't know better, that's water.
So that every water crosses a threshold. Is it to poop in or to drink? Right?
Oh.
And I think we've passed the threshold.
Oh, we were past it when we
drinking
first
water.
started. I've drank water that was darker than that before. If you're not,
yeah.
if you won't drink that water, you're not thirsty.
Right, that looks pretty good.
Okay, one last check. It's been about an hour and a half, actually an hour and 40 minutes, 100 minutes, which should be about 1,500 gallons or so. Let's see what we've got. That's where we were. That's pretty dang good. If we get better than that, I'm gonna be shocked. Oh yeah, washing down the street. Guys, I think we're there. Man, I don't know if this can get better than that. There's a wee bit of sediment I see floating around, but that's only because the water's so clear. Man. Perfect.